Hi everyone, welcome to episode 43 of the Ragecast. I've decided to start making some videos again now that OMG is back. We've got a 4v4 on Columbaris. Let's take a look at the allies. First is Rifle Master in the south with some rifles and a Hellcat, which is interesting. Thanks Rifle Master for sending through this game. We got Wind with some more rifles, machine gun, AT gun, seems pretty standard. We got Saint with some airborne, including an airborne with RRs and a mortar. Seems pretty well rounded, and Pathfinders. And finally we got Major Tom in the north as British with looks to be just a well-rounded start. Well, except for the fact that he's got double mortars, MG, Brain, and Piats, and a lieutenant. And then for the Axis, we've got Redstorm with two G43 P-Grans, Scout Car, and a Hetzer. He seems to like his Scout Car. I think they get killed pretty quickly. Gorkstar with some Stormtroopers with MP44s, Pack, Mortar, MG, and a bike. Bike's good for scouting at the early game. We've got Trapmaker with an interesting start. 4 P-Grans, including 4 Grenadiers, including 1 Vet 2, all with Shreks. I don't see any LMGs on them. And a KCH. So that's a lot of handheld AT, but no AT guns. And Lieutenant, who's also PE, who's got a Sturmpanzer and some Ostfront veterans. Let's get this started. It's an interesting map, Columbaris. You've got nice open fields with lots of hedgerows, city on the left, which is kind of painful, and sort of trench or river that runs through the center. We've got the Hellcat coming up, bike and Scout Car coming up, as well as the Bren carrier. Looks like there's going to be 2 meaty engagements, one on the right, one on the left. I guess it all depends on who takes... I find this building tends to be pretty important. Sturmpanzer should do pretty well against all the rifles. And the Hellcat's not going to have a fun time, because there's not actually that many vehicles from the Axis, and most of them are north. Bike's probably giving good line of sight right now. Hellcat gonna meet with the Sturmpanzer. Hellcat seems to be maneuvering. Bren carriers moving up on these P-Grans. Might spot the Stormtroopers. Not quite. Got the Ostfront veterans. And that Sturmpanzer took out a rifle squad, but at the same time, he might get flanked. Thankfully, he's got some Shreks here to help. Ostfront veterans are getting suppressed by the MG in the back, slowing some of the infantry. I suspect they have grenades. That Hellcat might get this Sturmpanzer if he's not careful. He really needs some insistence from his allies, and he's getting it. He'll probably take out the Hellcat. There we go. But at the same time, he's lost a lot of infantry. In the north, we've got P-Grans going after the MG. Mortars getting to work. These 2 mortars need to do their job soon. Definitely think the Axis lost more on the right, but still got quite a lot of infantry left. AT guns are going to have some difficulty in all of these hedgerows to hit the Hetzer. They have got Piats. Fighting continues on the right. KCH and Grenadiers being moved as a blob. Probably going to try and hit Tom in the back. Could these rifles have... Oh, that was unlucky. Could they have stickies? He probably would have used them by now if he did. Let's see. Trap. Flanking the Brits and the airborne. These 2 mortars aren't really going to help him in this kind of rush, but he is losing a lot of health on these squads. Looks like the P-Grans have pulled back, let the Axis take to right, but everything is now happening in the center with the Americans coming in for a flank. I don't know if they have grenades if they're going to be able to take out this MG, but Trap and Gork have been able to push off the allies. Lieutenant might go down. Nice! Axis mortar taken out. Yeah, they're gonna get this Lieutenant. And there's even a sneaky mine. Triage up. Oh, flame nades. Allies really taking quite a beating right now. But the Axis have done a good job of a couple of different flanks, moving in to help their teammates when the attack is happening. I see some flame nades. Trap continues to move around his little ball of P-Grens and KCH, which have taken a bit of damage. They just need one good MG placement to really take it out. They probably won't do so well against Croc. I think he's trying to flank. Oh, airborne cut out in the center. Do they have slow? Setting up the MG. Might be too late. Yeah, P-Grens using their sprint ability. Now the Hellcat in the field. Heads are going in the backfield to chase some riflemen. Blob's running away. Probably saw the Croc. Yeah, but the Allies' front line right now is pretty much Swiss cheese with Axis troops running in the backfield. And I need to destroy these MGs too. MGs and mortars. Can't let them live. Oh, M10's gonna get this Sturmpanzer. That's disappointing. What if he got another shot on him? Will he take the shot? Yes! Nice. Managed to get a shot off. Oh, looks like the Axis might steal this American MG. More rifles coming on field. More Crocs. Hetzer does go down, but 2 Hetzers for the price of... not Hetzer, sorry. The M10, M18 does go down. And they're just retreating this MG. Just to get it off the field. Redstorm's doing a good job of just holding up his position. They've got the town quite handedly. The Allies need to come to them. Medic half-track. More P-Grens. This really is PE. The solution is more P-Grens. Need to focus down some of these one-man squads. Might be able to capture Shrek. Oh, not doing much against the Croc. More rifles on field. Looks like he's lost one of his mortars. That's unfortunate. And 2 MP44 Storms. That's cool. Quite like that. It looks like they're gonna find each other. Fiat's hidden and the Stormtroopers hidden. Oh, they knew where they were. Bundle. Nice. Excellent. Really good go. Chasing those Piats off the field. Allies need to regroup now. Rifle Masters bring on double ranges. Not much AT. Not much AT from the Axis. Oh, they might run into this mine. He's trying to bait him, I think. Looks like they've set off another mine as well. South, we got 2 armored cars. I'm not sure if the armored cars will do too well, but I'd be interested to see if they do. There's quite a few rifles on the field, so they might actually do pretty well. Chasing him off, not much AT, but they got the Zooks coming in the form of Rangers. Eating up this rifle squad out in the open. Looks like everyone's taking a bit of a breather on the left. All the action's happening on the right. It's sort of a 1v1 overdrive or something being used to get them out of danger. But even one Zook took out a lot of its health. Looks like Underpants is bringing on fresh Grens, each of them with Shreks, so he's covered for AT to some extent. But you could see how many Shreks that Croc took. Didn't take any damage. I mean, obviously some of it is just random chance, but Scout car on the left here. Not really sure it's the best place for it. Probably put it somewhere behind these buildings. Pack 40, which means he's tank destroyers. Massive Grand Blob. plus the MP44. Nice rear hit. Oh, he should finish the job. Use this hedgerow, but he's running away from these rifles. That's actually do a good job though in this situation. Keeps firing. Massive P-Gran rush. Americans are falling back. Ooh, I think they have the numbers advantage. Maybe they're worried about the armored cars, but thankfully they got an AT gun right there. Oh, M10 in the background. Okay, armored car goes down. Oh, we got Thompson airborne. And flamers. Should do well against P-Grans. Oh. I think that's bar suppression. Not bad. On the left. British continue to fight the P-Grans. A lot of hetzers in this game. They really want to destroy this AT gun. Take it out. Allies need to find a way to deal with that P-Gran blob. Grenadier blob. I think more MGs will be the solution. It's unfortunate both crocs got taken out so quickly. See that one is going to take a while to repair. And I suspect they're going to go after these medic tents. They should really just Shrek these hedgerows. Get a clear shot at it. Squish time? Is he going to squish? Oh, and he gets the Shrek. And a T-17. I'm not a huge fan of T-17. It's not as good as a Staghound by quite a wide margin. Flamers on these P-Grans. This is a close CQC fight. I wonder if the P-Grans have any grenades. Looks like one grenade goes off. Trap's problem now is he needs to go after these mortars. Good use of Stormies. Keeping them alive. Using them quite carefully. Probably have an MG in the backfield just to help the Stormies if they need to run away or blob. Thankfully, Trap's got a medic half-track he can use anytime. Looks like the Allies have been vested on the right. Continue to hold the left. They're equal on pop right now. Pop gain. More vehicles. Looks like a piece of Arty and another M10. A lot of M10s, but I don't understand the point of these M10s because they're not really facing any tanks. Looks like he did blow up a hedge here to get a clear shot at that medic tent. Oh, this croc. No. No croc, no. Looks like the P-Grans even picked up a P out. Nah, the croc's gone. I'm surprised there's no triage set up by this by Rifle Master. Keep his ranges up to full health. 17 max range. Shoots pretty slowly. 105 howitzer ready. If they could suppress this blob and then use Arty on it, force them to retreat him. Nice grenade. Nice grenade. That is a lot of Axis infantry in one spot. Oh, looks like these folks firing on certain units. 105 coming down. That's just off. Just a couple of seconds earlier. Oh, these airborne, they need to use... Damn! Really thought the Stormies were going to get it. That's unfortunate. Too bad he didn't have fire up. You see what's going on here, like, you got 3 Axis players worth of units, but only 2 Allied players. And they're getting beaten in piecemeal fashion. Going after these medic tents. Making sure they don't stay up for long. Brits have decided to hunker down, but not really pushing at the moment. Now that they're slow, it'd be the perfect time to hit them with something. Oh, Ranger Zook killing infantry. M10 in the backfield. He's not using it. I don't know why he called it on. Sniper should do a pretty good job against these one-man Grens. The blob's been thinned a little bit. Looks like the Brits may be moving more to the right now. One-man squads in the backfield. In both cases, very good from Redstone there. Hetz is up to 8 kills, not bad. Priest. So the allies have decided to go full Arty, 105 and a Priest. Unfortunately for them, if the Axis ever managed to break through with all the Shreks, it's pretty easy for them to go and take out the... Oh, there we go. MP44 Storm's getting outed by an MG and some airborne. They're gonna get suppressed. Where is that M10? What, he's not doing anything with it. Stormy's managed to crawl their way out. Oh, they're chasing the sniper. Damn. Oh, there we go. More KCH. Really get the sniper though. Doesn't seem like it. Ow. You're going to 2 shots to the face. And the sniper misses. Axis blob moving forward. Probably wants to try and go for the 105 howitzer. Unfortunately, these Stormies are pretty low health. He's really pulled them back and tried to heal them. Rather than wasting them. They're still 2 men. But they're such low health. Yeah. Going after the 17 pounder. Not enough machine gun coverage to stop them. That's a waste. Yeah, they need to use that sniper on these guys. More to have track on the field. When they're deep in enemy lines like this, they need to find a way to trap them. He's already hit mortar hits, but he should get it out of there right now. I should just retreat him. Taking out the triage. Should have pulled him out when he had the chance to try to get him out of there. Half-track quad. Not sure how it'll do, but focus fires and some of this one-man squads, I do alright. And a Stewart, hopefully he's got canister shot. Now he's just got some plain Grens on there. Looks like Trap is retreating some of the one-man squads. More Grens. Looks like he's pulled that scout car from the left to the right. It's a good idea with all the rifles. Body coming down somewhere. Where Trap's infantry was. Nice! Takes out the mortar. Excellent. Almost gets the MG. Trap's next column is a Panther. I guess that makes sense. I mean, if he wants to go after the Priest, it's not really that much Axis allied armor on the field apart from that Stewart. Nice use of mines on the flanks on both sides. Mortar to get, German mortar. Looks like Panther's coming to the left, M10 on the right. Like I've ever seen a Panther this early in a game. Sniper's up to 6 kills. Looks like a lot of Major Tom's units are in vehicles and in that Priest. Arty coming down, could be on the MG. Not enough AT on the right to probably deal with the Panther. M10 is coming in the backfield though. I'd go after that mortar half track. Nice. 105 takes out the scout car. Nice rear shots. That'd be some really good rear shots. Nice rear shot. Shreks are going to deal with it though. A lot of Shreks. Oh, he's going to get bogged down in this. Sprinting to try and take it out. Oh. Panther probably wants to try and take up the quad, maybe. Panther's still on the right. Not much AT to deal with it, so... And even if they had AT, they need to try and protect the AT with the KCH block. Snipers uncloaked. Good job chasing down MGs with riflemen. Panthers moving in, might want to try and get the 105 howitzer. I'd be focusing on that. But he sees, I guess, the AT gun and pulls off. Cromwell coming out. Cromwell won't necessarily do so well against the Panther, but probably do alright against the Pigrans and the KCH. Looks like allies have decided to bring out armor for their solution. Not sure why this MG42 is so far forward. Guess he was trying to go for the flank. Hardy coming down here. Whatever was here. Allies managing to capture that MG42. And quite a few repair squads. Just pioneers. More armored cars from Underpants. And a Hummel. So finally some counter artillery. And the armored car hits a mine. Gets knocked out. Looks like we've got a scout car rush. Hitting this Cromwell, probably trying to find the sniper. And the Nebelwerfer coming down. Good damage. So far it's been a pretty hectic game. Unusual to see so much armor in the first half of the game, I feel. I mean, we've already seen about 4 M10s and Hellcats, 2 Crocs, a Panther, a bunch of armored cars, a Stuart, Cromwell. Guess he's going to try and keep his Panther around as a meat shield for his KCH. More Grens. More Grens, and more rifles, and more Grens. Oh, Panther hits a mine. Unfortunate. It's going to have to go back for repairs. Thankfully, he's got those 4 Pioneers probably coming up pretty soon. I don't know where those Pioneers are. There we go. KCH kind of operating outside without the Panther right now. May get focus fire down if the allies are smart about it. They can focus fire down KCH quite easily. And M10's going for a squish. Panther's not there to help. Hummel's coming down probably on the infantry. Something. Counter battery. Nearly could have gotten the Hummel. Allies definitely seem like they're starting to make a comeback now. They're not really probing into the town. They've decided to focus their attention on the right. M10 Panther will be back in business very soon. Cromwell's doing a good job just dealing with these Grenadiers without support. Retreat. Unfortunately, these rifles at the same time are getting overexposed in their rushes, in the same way the grenadiers are. Scout car is trying to find that sniper. Didn't work out. Sniper's up 12 kills, not bad. Another M10, same M10. Could try to go for a squish, but... Oh, that was a good nade. Neville's probably going down somewhere on the British lines. I wonder if there's another mine they could get the Panther to run over. One repair bunker up. Oh, these one-man Shrek squads. They really should try to get them healed up before they use them. It's kind of a waste. And bolus rifles to pick up. Cromwell should start retreating. Or at least try to, you know, run into the way of the Panzer Grenadiers, which is what he's doing now. Nice Piats. Really wants to get that M10. Or Hellcat. Showing his ass to some extent. Where is that going to go down? Probably around about where his infantry was. Nice! Takes it out in a volley. Fortunately, he's fired up, trying to retreat. Artie coming down the Hummel. Probably on this infantry. That AT gun in the backfield. Need to move that AT gun back now. AT gun's already decrewed. Shrek's not going to do that much to front armor, but never get lucky. That's a lot of MP40 volts. Counter battery. Takes out the mortar half-track. Oh, these Zooks. Couple penetrated. Wow, that's a great head, sir. 18 kills, not bad. Rangers coming back for another push. Just seems to be a Flammenwerfer. Suddenly, Flammenwerfers everywhere. For a second I thought these might be walking wounded. That could be bad. This Nebelwerfer is probably going to come down straight onto this infantry. Sniper's up to 16 kills. Vet 2 sniper. A couple of Bren carriers? Maybe they're trying to deal with a counter snipe or something. Should really keep these Vet 2 Volks alive. Out retreat them. I think Axis and allies at this point are probably at an even playing field. Continue to snipe too. Double grenades on that AT gun. Not sure what the point was. They're not making a push or anything, so it's kind of wasted 2 Bren squads just to decrew an AT gun that they've got plenty of rifles to recrew. Not sure what the point is of that. Another M10. And then light AT half-track. Should be useful to tread break that an M10 or fast vehicles trying to flank. And that's a lot of repairs. 6 repair squads. I'm not sure what these airborne are trying to achieve. Maybe they want to pin down some infantry for an artillery strike. But it's a full-on allied attack at the moment, but they need to move all this stuff up. I mean, they got infantry in the backfield, they got a mortar in the backfield, MG sitting around the place. They can move things up. More rifles. But it's kind of just wasting airborne at this point. Oh, and they've decided to move into the town. They will decrew this. They will decrew that Nebelwerfer, but a ton of grenadiers just popped out of nowhere. Walking wounded mostly, it seems. A lot of grenadiers this game. Artie coming down, not sure where. On these Grens. Pretty unlucky not to get some kills there. Double Artie. Oh, might be counter battery. Gets the AT gun. AT gun's pretty low health now at this point. These infantry with a martyr to back them up. Effective. More rifles? Yep. Oh, what kills are at? 105s and 5. Not that many, surprisingly, but 2 vehicles. Hummels on 8 infantry. Both sides seems to want to just use their infantry as, I'm not sure what, just send them up, but don't really do all that much with them. I mean, these guys really should put them behind some heavy cover. Could do a lot more. Maybe they're giving line of sight for the Nebelwerfer, in which case you probably just want to send one squad. Now the airborne have started. Unfortunately, they've dropped just on it as a Nebelwerfer comes down. Fire up and get the hell out of there. So that's a crawl through the fire. Traps, Panther's done some damage, but it's probably got quite a bit of wear and tear on it. At this point, I think the Allies could do quite a bit trying to focus on the town. If they go into the town, it makes units like the Marder pretty useless. It becomes a lot more difficult for the Panther. For some reason, there's Piats way in the backfield. That's going to get destroyed. I think they do better to focus on the town at this point. That's got to be pissing off Underpants. Trap with bloody sniper. Some of these strikes are going to start doing good damage though with the wear and tear the Panthers probably got. Got a flank in the left field. Looks like just the Grens, but he's got a G-Wagon coming up to support. They need that AT gun with the Panther. And an AT gun and plus recall rifles. Let's see how much damage he does. Quite a bit. Don't know if I'd want to give chase with G43s though. Could use slow anytime. Yeah, that's a bit of a death trap for the airborne. Each side trying to deal with the backcappers. Panther's moving up again. He wants to get this mortar. He's going to recruit it with airborne. That's interesting. Must have a lot of airborne in his company to afford to do that. Artie? Thought. Oh, that could be the Hummel. on the AT gun. It's a good choice. Unfortunately, he's still got quite a few Zooks and recoilless rifles around the place. Mortar goes down again. Everyone decided to try and take some hits at this Panther. Not such a good idea because they're on negative cover, I think. And there's quite a lot of heavy Actress infantry. Grens plus the Ostfront veterans. Axis presence in the town is now pretty minimal. Be a great time for a push there. He might be running out of infantry though. Neville probably going down on these positions. The trench. Quite a spread on that Neville. Looks like the Axis push on the left has been met. Quite a good strike force. Sniper, some Rangers and a Stuart. It's pulling Axis attention away from the right. As you can see, assets are being moved to the left to counter that. Should make attacking on the right a lot easier. Surprised Trap's gone for this all or nothing Panther strategy. It's gone from a bit of an infantry blob to a single tank. That's and plus the repairs mean that he soaked up most of his pop that way. More rifles and AT guns. The AT guns will become more effective as this Panther's wear and tear gets worse. And a Tiger finally comes on the field. Tiger and a G-Wagon. Plus a Tiger, Panzer Ace. Just popped inside. Staghound. Good choice. Might have been better earlier when there was more infantry on the field. Axis have kind of spent a lot of their infantry. Massive Gren blobs and the KCH. Mass Volks. Need to move up the AT guns too, but I suspect that maybe a little bit of worried about Audi coming down to the AT guns. They also should set up their Piats behind that hedge. And moved up the AT guns with the infantry. Once it had line of sight, it could take a pot shot at the Panther. Axis have decided to make a big push on the left. Hetzer, Tiger, G-Wagon, and some P-Grans. Not much to deal with it. They've got a Stuart and a Staghound. They're going to need an AT gun at least. They've got quite a bit of mobile AT with the Rs. Fortunately, it looks like they don't already have any Rangers left. Sniper's up to 24 kills, not bad. Panther's up to 17 kills. That's pretty good too. Neville's not even got a single kill as yet. Looks like Tiger's presence has been noted by the Allied team. And the push has started. Oh shit, that Staghound's in a bad spot. That's unfortunate. Just came on field. That's really unfortunate. Artie coming down probably on the AT gun. Looks like Axis is making a attack in all directions. Oh, those Piats did pretty well. Being hit. Panther's down to half health again. Hummel's coming down to the AT gun and the MG. Oh, it's a bit of a disappointing grenade. Allies have just held their ground with their rifles though. Oh, a bit of friendly fire. And those Piats just continue to do work on this Panther. Even the Priest is getting in on the action with their MG. But that Panther's going to try and get it. Guess he wants to keep it on field, so he's not going to go for the final kill. Counter battery on the Neville. Not that much of the Allied right now to counter the Tiger. But a lot of infantry in the backfield. Double M10s. That's what they need to do with the Panther. It's really low health, and they should be able to take it out in a couple of shots. And then focus fire on the tiger. But they cannot come straight through the front. They're going to have to come through the side. They need to flank him. And a firefly. Fortunately, they've kind of let the firefly's presence be known. Sniper's up to 30 kills. Oh yeah, those M10s. More British infantry. They need to come to the right, get a couple of rear shots. Just mince the Panther. And a second Panther, and 2 Martyrs. Not entirely sure why the Martyrs on the left. Should bring them to the right, help support the AT guns. It's a ton of Axis armor now. This is going to be really tough for the Allies, but I quite like the fact that they're holding off on using their M10s. They're waiting for the right time. Waiting for a move. I mean, if the Axis side push, they'll need to take out a couple of AT guns, take out the Firefly, and that's when the M10s would come in. Once they've committed their armor and they have no other choice but to fight. It's just a waiting game now. Both sides are trying to get some line of sight on their opponents. Preparing their tanks. They've noted the second Panther. Team's also doing a pretty good job of continuing to deal with backcaps. They need to separate these AT guns though, because a good AT hit could potentially take both out, and then they'd be really screwed. Because those M10s, if they've got some Martyrs in the back of all of this armor, they'll get destroyed pretty quick. We've got a G-Wagon. Got a lot of anti-tank. I thought the Allies had also hold off my AT at this point. Wait until the Allied armor is being used, because a good AT hit can actually do a lot of damage to a tank. This G-Wagon's not going to have a good day. Shit. I'm going to get taken out by rifle fire. Sabah. And it's gone. More rifles. And they take on an AT gun. Looks like the Axis are deciding to make that move. Bringing up P-Grens, the 2 Panthers and the Tiger. M10s and the Firefly are not moving, but they are going to lose both their AT guns, unfortunately. Counter AT coming down. Just short. Firefly doing some damage. They're going to move forward with the Tiger to try and take out the Firefly. And now they see the 2 M10s. Firefly staying at max range, which is important. But they need to focus fire on one of these tanks, not on both. Hell of damage on that Panther, and AT coming down on the Tigers. Shit, everything's going on. They were hoping to flank with the Martyrs, but it didn't work out. One M10 goes down. Firefly takes a hit. Tiger's very low health. This Vet 2 Panther is also super low health. All the tanks are low health. Jeez, good job from the Allies. Oh, that M10 was kind of wasted. They need to get some infantry forward. Things are getting desperate, so they've even decided to use their pioneers to capture some of these AT guns. But they need to make that move now, while the tanks are still low health. I think Underpants is going to move, take his Panther off the field. He's probably got quite a lot of his company left. That was a hell of an engagement. I think both teams did really well. Allies holding off on using their AT, waiting to use their tanks, keeping them at max range. Axis did a good job at decrewing the AT guns very quickly. I think much quicker than the Allies expected. Sniper's up to 36 kills. 27 kills on the Hummel. Excellent. 80 guns will continue to put pressure on the Tiger. Madly trying to repair it, but with damage engine, it's basically useless at this point. Firefly could do... Oh, tread break. That's the perfect time for it. Set up the AT gun. Axis are under a ton of pressure now. And this Jeep is excellent timing. It'll give them great line of sight for the Firefly and great line of sight for the AT gun. They're bringing troops over, I think. Surprised the Hetzer's on the left. They really should bring it to the right. Tiger goes out. Gork is wiped out. Didn't really take a look at the companies. Oh, could these be rifles with stickies or something? I'm not sure. I mean, Axis just went from being in a very good position to basically being one man down and close to losing this game. Artie might be going on the sniper. Nearly gets it. 38 kills. I'd be disappointed to lose it at this point. He needs to pull back this Firefly now. He'll be able to kite this. He'll be able to kite this Hetzer, but the Hetzer might get the priest if he decides to push. Panther continues to be repaired. Trap's now bringing out a lot of his infantry. Fortunately, the Axis are losing pop, and their teammates probably don't have that much left. Oh, Redstorm's got a pretty big company, and he hasn't used that much. Trap's out. Underpants is all on field, which is basically a one-man P-Grand squad. And Trap's on 15 or 17. I think Allies might have this one in the bag. 13 of 19, 15 of 15 Saints all on field. Winds all on field. Tom's got a little bit left. Axis could still do well if Red Storm's able to bring out a bunch of units. And we're seeing an anti-sniper forward. I think the sniper will be going down. Not sure if anything's still in range for the 105 to shoot at. Oh, he'll see the sniper. He needs to run that sniper the hell out. Just retreat it. Unless they're able to block it with the infantry. What is he doing? He's sending the sniper straight in. Oh my god, that sniper's gonna go down to a mortar. And he's not cloaked. 41 kills on that sniper. MVP. It's really just pop now, the problem. And a fucking Yag comes out of nowhere. Guess he decided not to pull on any heavy tanks. He just had the martyrs. Problem is he doesn't have any supporting infantry or... I don't know where the Hummel is. Must have gotten destroyed. He's getting some. They're getting some infantry now, but I don't know if the Yag by itself is going to make that much of a difference. Not when you got, you know, Rangers on the field. Looks like they think there's going to be a push in the center, perhaps? Or the Allies think there's going to be a push in the center. Doesn't seem like it. Panthers up to full health, so now's the best time they're going to have. They're going to continually be losing pop. But they need to pull all this infantry they've got, the spare infantry they've got, and just have one concerted push in the center. Try to take out as many AT guns and MGs and kill the Rangers, especially, I feel. Tom's done a good job this game of just keeping his Piats hidden. Firefly is going to go down to this Yag and this Panther. They need to recrew this AT gun, but with Volks here they can't do much. Engineers with a Zook. Nice hit. Fortunately, the infantry are just being destroyed. He's going to recrew that AT gun. Maybe. They really needed all of their infantry in the center to help fight the Rangers. G wasn't facing the right direction this whole time. Taking out the AT guns. What have we got? That's a good counter, 17 pounder. Recon infantry and a Stuart. Stuart will keep them distracted. Recon infantry will provide line of sight. 17 pounder will do the damage. The Yag can't really flank, but the Panther can. I'm going to focus now and try and take out this AT gun. Riflemaster's doing a good job of keeping his infantry together. Pop situation is going to continue to get worse because they just don't have the infantry anymore. But the Allies do need to keep their units concentrated. They can't have the 17 pounder going down. Opal Blitz. We have Flak 88 or something? Probably use that flak a lot earlier. And a ton of infantry. They just need to find some AT guns to recruit at this point. Moving back to the right. Even using the priest for its MG, probably. Fortunate. Oh, that's a left. Okay. Fortunately, the Panthers on the right and the Yags on the left could mean one of them could get focused on. Tom's saying no. Not sure why. It's a good infantry blob, but they don't really have any. They need some heavy hitting AT. Just the Rangers. Might be alright against the Panther if they get some lucky penetrations. Left going down somewhere. Not sure what that was. Could have been an MG or AT gun. 17 pounder still there. Unfortunately, they've got some infantry now. Good chance this infantry could decrew the 17 pounder. Panthers moving up. Showing its rear. Not sure where the Rangers are. Just being overwhelmed by infantry at this point. He wants those rear shots. You really should go after these pioneers as well. Last call in for Tom. Another brain carrier. Could be with Piats inside. They need to keep that 17-pounder alive. Sniper's probably up to 50 kills, yep. Oh, shit. That sniper could go down to the Yag. 17-pounder finally opens up. Yeah, the Panther cannot come and flank that 17-pounder with those Zooks in the way. Good positioning from the allies. He's going to continue kiting these Rangers. He needs to move up the 17-pounder. Good back cap too. Yeah, pretty much. Give him line of sight. Excellent shot. I have a feeling Gorkas may pull the Panther off the field. Might be too late. It's too late for the Axis, I think. Keeping the 17-pounder back, and they're pretty worried about it. Fortunately, the Axis have split up. Could have done better together. 17-pounder should open up. Yeah, did okay damage. Gorka's jumped off the game. Yeah, he did lose. All of his call-ins. Nice job splitting up the Rangers to try and get some rear shots. 4 Zooks on these Rangers. The sniper needs to finish these guys off. Nice, they've got the MG in the backfield to cover them too. Needs to fire. And it's not that might have been a firefly. Yep, it's all over. I do want to see if this Panther goes down though. Overall, it's been a pretty excellent game. Thanks, Rifle Master, for setting this one through. If you got a game that you want to be casted or you want to share them around, just post it on the forums. Some more infantry on the field. It's not quite over. Nearly there though. Not sure what's inside of this. Oh, and they're showing their rear armor. Very lucky not to. Damn, that's a lot of Zooks. Yep, GG from everyone. Excellent game. Lots of tanks. 55 kill sniper. Lots of arty. Very exciting. Lots of flanking. Yeah, thanks for the game. It was really fun watching. Really enjoyed this one. Thanks, guys, and I'll wait. Should probably see if this game actually, if he manages to get the Yag. Somehow I doubt it. 17 pounders pretty far back. He'll retreat it as soon as he starts taking real damage. And he's pulled it off. Thanks guys, GG. I'll see you in the next game and the next cast.